Yo, what's up? It's your boy, and his
hello.
I don't know. It's the band from Broadcast. Welcome back, people. And today we have Caden with Fools in April. So, Caden, take it away.
Hell yeah! Thank you for introducing me, Seth. You know, it's a real honor to be here today. You know. So I've been really lonely lately, and the only way to satisfy my hunger for friends and family was to come on this podcast today. You see, I actually abandoned all my hopes and dreams of becoming an artist just so I could be here today, and I want you to know that.
As we all have sacrificed our
we've
all sacrificed our livelihoods to be on this
My
show.
sex life is in shambles.
Just wait for the band from Broadcast album.
Yeah. The Christmas album.
Depression.
The Broadcast Christmas album to come out, yeah.
Hell no, not the Christmas album. Hell
The
no.
rap album.
Caden does have the honor, though, of having this be our first episode of the new year. This will come out on Thursday. Shut the fuck up. This comes out on Thursday.
Well,
Actually, it's still New Year's Eve, so kill
on
yourself.
the recording of this, yeah, it is still the 31st, but it will come out in 23. So I'm not gonna see you guys till next year.
Crazy.
How crazy
Oh
is
my
that?
god.
Oh my
That's
god,
wild.
that's absolutely bonkers.
Oh, I was about to say the word. Brianna, I was about to say the word. Oh.
You've said it to her. It doesn't matter at this point. You've said the word.
Yeah, it's okay.
What is the
It's-
word?
I'm glad
What's
you
the
did.
word?
Yeah, Caden doesn't know about the word.
What is the
Yeah.
word? The hidden word?
It's the W word, yeah.
Yeah, she hates that
Winston?
word.
Winston Churchill, yeah.
I would prefer if we said that, actually.
What is the W
Winston
word?
from Overwatch.
Wacky. She absolutely despises
Wacky
that word for some
despises
reason.
the word,
Wacky?
the W word.
The
Wacky
wacky
waving
tobacco.
inflatable arm flailing
Wacky
tube
tobacco.
man.
I'm going to take my headphones
Dude,
off.
I wish we were doing this late, and I would get so down on the wacky tobacco.
Yeah.
Fun episode then, I tell you that.
It is
The
legal.
Joe
on
Rogan
Thursday.
podcast.
Yeah. You guys should have a band on Broadcast episode where you're all just stoned as hell.
Better moke weed. Better moke red on the Joe Rogan podcast.
We could
If
do
you guys
that.
ever do that, please invite
For
me on
legal
again.
reasons, we could not.
Why not?
None of us are old enough.
Yeah.
We're not. I was 18.
For legal
Well, the
reasons,
FBI doesn't know,
Caden
can't hurt them.
is, yeah.
Yeah, what do you mean? I'm 25.
Yeah, dude, my Facebook
28.
thinks I'm 57, okay?
Yeah, so whoops. Caden's actually 35.
Editor, bleep that.
Yeah,
Ian and
I'm
Post
talking
I
about
got you.
Yeah,
Oh wait,
future
wait,
me.
what?
Post-
I said your last name on accident. Let's ignore that.
Oh, am I not supposed to say last
Don't worry, I've
names?
got a. Yeah, try.
Sethy G?
We'll bleep it out.
and take us away.
All right, guys, let's kick it off. So we got some Andrew Tate drama again. He's back,
Oh my god, dude. Okay,
and
so
now he's arrested. Yeah,
I began
back,
to
yeah,
watch
back in
a
Oh my
prison.
god,
episode on
I
it, and I
cheered
finished
whenever
it.
I found out the
you're talking
news.
over each other.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, that-
Sorry.
What were you saying, Con?
Oh, I was watching a Moist Critical video on it, and then I forgot to finish it. But apparently, he got arrested for like human trafficking charges. Him
Yeah,
and
yeah.
his like degenerate brother.
Human trafficking and rape charges.
But that's
Yeah.
what isn't that what he got arrested
is the
for
crime?
the first time?
Yeah.
And back in April, yeah, that's what they were investigating. They've
Oh, they're just investigating.
been working
okay.
on it since, essentially.
Yeah, right.
He
right.
claimed it was just a like a FBI raid. They're like someone called in a raid on his house, but
Yeah, so I didn't watch any videos on it, but I did hear about it, obviously. But this morning, I was like, oh, this might be a funny podcast topic. So I went on Twitter, and because it's just chaos, and you can find some good shit on there. So I went and looked around, and it was all Andrew Tate, pretty much. And I learned that he actually got caught by the Romanian police force because he had like a pizza
Yeah.
box like he ordered from a Romanian pizza chain, and he did like this goofy ass video in it, and
Yeah.
like they needed proof that he was in this country, and and he had this fucking pizza box just clear as day in that video,
Yeah.
and they
he
traced it back.
because
Yeah.
he was beefing with Greta Thunberg.
Yeah, Thunberg, because she said
didn't
he
she, like,
had a
roast
ball
him or
of small-
something?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
said he had a small penis, like at email.com.
Yeah, I saw that.
Something. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty good.
It actually came out apparently that wasn't how they found him. It was before they were checking on his like Twitter and stuff.
Oh,
But
Yeah.
that direct email or that direct tweet wasn't the reason.
Yeah, whatever.
wait, the pizza wasn't pizza box?
Yeah, no.
Oh, it sucks.
We stand
It's just
pizza in
like
this
one
house,
making.
though.
I don't know. Andrew Tate feels like a definition of an NPC.
Yeah, he really
Yeah.
is. He ironically when he says that
NPC
shit, he's like
behaviors.
every other rich person.
Yeah, I hate that fucking term, but I'm gonna agree with you. 'Cause,
Yeah, and Romania's what the fuck Directorate for Investigating Organized Crime and Terrorism. Those are the group that arrested him.
Like,
That
imagine
arrested
having
him.
more money than God, and the first thing you buy is a fucking Bugatti, like the most basic ass supercar ever. Like,
What color is your
imagine doing that shit
Bugatti?
with
The
your
color
money.
of fucking human trafficking.
Oh god.
The color of human skin, actually.
Oh my god, it is.
It is.
The
It's like a
skin
brownish color.
It's like
The skin
patchwork.
color.
it's like fucking Buffalo Bill,
You gotta buff it out.
stitches all over.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
What was that one movie with the human walrus or whatever?
Oh,
the
Tusk. Tusk.
Brianna will tell you. Brianna will
Tusk.
tell you.
Yeah,
It's a
Bree's the
Bugatti.
fucking horror expert on the podcast. She can tell you all about that shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
I never want to
Yeah.
see that movie. I've only seen a lot of clips.
Yeah. It's who was it directed by again? He was like the
Steven
same-
Spielberg.
No.
Damn it.
I don't know any producers, so I could not.
George
help you.
Lucas, probably.
He was like the same guy in Silent Jay and Silent Bob.
Oh,
What the fuck is that?
Oh, fuck. God, what's his name?
Wait, like Silent Bob.
Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah,
The only
Clerks.
reason I know Silent Bob is from Eminem.
Kevin
That's the
Smith.
lyric.
Yeah, Kevin Smith. Yeah, he was.
Damn
the
it, I could have
director for
actually
that.
figured it out.
From
Kevin Bacon from
wait,
Footloose.
from Queens of Kings or whatever the fuck that CW show was called back in the
I
90s.
don't know what that is.
I don't know. What
Kevin
you're talking
James, that's that guy. He acted in that show, so that reminded me of. Kevin Smith sounds like the most generic fucking name.
about. John.
It's because it's like Smith is one of the more common last names, and Kevin is, basic.
Do you guys remember the old skit we would do in like first or second grade with like Mr. Black and Mr. Brown? About, like,
Oh
two
yes,
houses?
yes.
You guys remember
Yeah.
that?
Huh? I
do.
forgot about that shit.
Oh my god, that was like a memory just unlocked. I don't remember what the skit was, but I just remember the teacher
Yeah,
would
me
choose
neither.
2 people, right? You would have your houses, and then you'd do the same skit. Do you guys know what the skit was though?
No, but what you said ringed a bell, like the Mr. Black and Mr. Brown thing. I do
Yeah,
remember that,
yeah.
but I have no clue what it was about.
Mr.
Oh my
White.
god, I remember doing that in our middle school.
I don't remember what grade I did it in, but it was probably somewhere around
It was
that.
so young. It was in a big classroom, so it had to be like 4th or 5th grade.
Do any of y'all know what we're talking about, or
I
am
I,
crazy?
No idea.
it's
I don't.
It's faint, but I recognize
Seth,
what
I
he's
know
talking
I know
about.
you were there when we did it.
Yeah, I was there.
I can't remember what the skit was. I just remember there was like the 2 houses. It was Mr. Brown and Mrs. White or something like that.
I think I know what
don't
you're talking
remember.
about. Yeah.
Skylar White.
Fuck Skylar White.
Skylar
Hello,
White,
Mrs.
yo.
White.
My name is Skylar White.
I've been getting like little flashbacks like that to like
Right,
school
yeah.
events or shit that happened that I just completely fucking forgot about lately. I don't know why. Something will just randomly bring it up in my mind, and
Yes.
I think it's called post-traumatic stress disorder.
yeah, that's probably it.
think.
Interesting.
It is.
That's a
Brianna, it is.
PTSD thing.
I don't know why.
PTSD's nuts.
I actually stopped.
It's repression.
I did homeschool from like 6th to 8th
Yeah,
grade.
you did.
And
Did?
let me tell you, that was probably like the most depressing time of my entire life. I tell you that, okay. But once I left, like the middle school, every night I had dreams of that school, and I never knew why. Like every single night,
Well, you had dreams about what?
of
Yeah, you
going back to school. It was just so weird.
Maybe it's like subconsciously what your mind wanted.
Maybe you were there.
I was there and
He was there. He slept at the school. Yeah.
I slept with.
Yeah, maybe I was there. Yeah.
You guys
I
ever
mean, I
feel
still
like
have
teachers
dreams
like
about
slept at the school?
Oh yeah. No.
Yeah. Well, some of them had houses. Oh my god, my mic.
No. I was about to say, do you guys remember that? Well, I don't know if Seth does, because I think he left before you guys like were that old. But we had this one teacher. He's like an old guy. He taught like 6th grade history or some
know
shit
what
like
you're
that.
talking about.
Yeah, it was at the elementary school we went to, or at least like, a couple of us did. And he used to like go into the gym and he would just sleep in there, like in the dark, like in the middle of the
really?
fucking day. Yeah.
He did that.
Oh, was
You
he
know
the
who I'm
gym
talking
teacher?
about. Yes, yeah.
He was
Can
a
I
gym-
say his
he
name?
was a
I
gym-
think I remember his name.
Starts with W.
Fuck, I don't think it was.
I know his name, but
Yeah, I
don't
know his
if I
name
wanna
too.
say it.
Even I know. Come on.
I forgot.
Even
Oh
Joseph,
my god.
Even Nicholas knows. Nicholas hasn't talked at all this episode. Nicholas, you want to say? Let's take the time to let Nicholas say.
Yeah, let's put the spotlight on Nick here.
Nicholas?
Put the spotlight on
How's
Nick.
life going? Tell us about your deepest, darkest fears.
You feeling good, Dr.
He's just
Penis,
AFK.
This is a therapy episode now. Fuck me, it's all about you.
Dr. Penis, PhD is the floor. For audio listeners,
Nick
audio
even
listeners
here?
love you to death.
Yeah, is he here? He's fucking.
Audio listeners love you to death. Nicholas has made his profile Dr. Penis, PhD for reference. So thank you, Nicholas.
You'll never
take
see
away.
it, but yeah.
Take it away, Nicholas.
Let's go. Clap it up
dude.
for him.
I mean, I'm silent because you guys are talking about your young school days, and I went to some other school.
Yeah,
you went to a
same.
different school. Yeah.
Yeah, but you could acknowledge, like, when we're saying your name, not just sit in silence. Like someone stole your car radio.
No, we just said, yeah.
Shut the fuck
up. Silence.
That's funny about
Ian,
the
I know
dream
you
thing,
had your
though.
phase with that song.
Well, I still
I
have my
know.
phase with that song. What do you mean?
Dreams are weird. I don't suppose any of you guys smoke, do you?
No.
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 So the thing is with me is like I don't do it often, but like whenever I do, I don't have dreams. And
At all?
it's really weird.
Strange.
It's a really weird thing, right? So if I do it like before I go to bed, I don't have a dream at night, and then I wake up and I'm just like it's blank. But I've been sick
Hey,
the
Seth,
past
you
couple
should try
days.
that.
So like I have been, and my dreams have been so weirdly vivid. Like the only one I remember is like 2 nights ago I had a dream where I was like in my backyard and I had this like magic wand and I kept raising the what was
Magic
that one
wand?
movie with like the giant like murder World War II machine and the boy becomes friends with him. He has like the dent in his head. It's like a cartoon.
Tyler won?
Wait, is it like a movie or is it like an actual just like cartoon?
It was like a cartoon movie, like way back when we were
Describe it
kids.
again.
Iron
So
Giant?
the Iron Giant.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
It was
yeah,
like
yeah.
I was
Yeah,
like
you love
raising
that
the
movie.
Iron Giant from the
Nick.
dead over and over again with like this.
That's
like,
fucking awesome.
Plastic wand.
Yeah.
Messi versus moment?
I
That's
had a dream
kinda-
last night where sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say it's
Talking
kind
to each
of
other.
that's kind of interesting,
Yeah.
like that it happens every time you smoke. Because I will have dreams off and on, but like one thing I've noticed is when I'm sick, I get really fucking vivid dreams. Like I had
Yeah,
strep
yeah.
throat like 2 weeks ago, and that was fucking miserable. But along with strep throat came fevers. So
Yeah, fever dreams.
yeah,
fever
and I would
dreams.
have fever dreams, and I don't quite remember what they were now, but because I would get like chills in the middle of the night. I fucking like 2 nights that I was sick, I got up in the middle of the night and I would just go take a shower, and I'd like wake up in the shower just standing there, and I couldn't. Oh, I sleepwalk a little bit, but not nearly as much as Seth does.
It's mostly me. It's
Yeah.
mostly me. I've already been over this. Yeah.
I don't do it very often. I mostly just sleep talk,
yeah.
but other than that, I do not. I mean, at least
I only seen Ian sleepwalk once, and it was very creepy because he just. didn't
I would
do it at all.
imagine.
He was just. He was in the bath because we shared a bathroom. Or actually, no, I had my own bathroom for a little while.
Yeah,
But
you
I
did.
would sometimes use that bathroom, and I woke up at one night and I walked over, and he was just standing in the dark in that bathroom, the door open, so I could see him in there. And like he was just staring at the mirror, and I said Ian, and he kind of turned around and kind of chuckled, and then went back to staring. Like, I was like, okay, so I just closed my door and went back to bed. And that was the only time I ever saw him sleepwalk. He sleep
Ian
talked
just like
a little
looks to
bit,
Seth and be like,
but-
shh, go back to sleep.
Go back to sleep.
yeah, just staring at myself.
Peace and all alone, handsome.
I mean,
Gotta love that
well, I
video.
kind of wonder like how often I have like sleepwalk, because until recently I've lived alone for like better part of 2 years, so I kind of wonder like how often I was doing it and just
Yeah.
not knowing, because no one else would obviously be here to tell me. So, but I never found any evidence that I did. Like
mean,
I
if
didn't
you-
move anything.
You
or-
should set up like a
Not in your
camera.
bed when you wake
Your
up.
cat talking to you to tell you you're sleeping.
Joseph, most of the time you go
stands up
back
on
to
2
bed.
legs.
You go back to
Oh,
bed.
really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just go back to bed.
Or if you're like Seth, you run around the hall screaming until I come to you.
Yeah, those are fun. Those are really fun.
They're in the
I had one
walls.
last night, or not last night, but the other night. It was
Why are
very
you-
small, but I just kind of.
It's not fun for mom and dad, I bet.
No, I wasn't screaming that last one. I just kind of ran around a little bit, scared out of my mind, and then went back to bed.
Seth,
That's usually what happens.
do you remember what you're dreaming about whenever you sleepwalk?
I remember everything. I remember everything. When I have night terrors, I see everything. It's weird. So like it's weird because I'm in the moment and I like am seeing what's happening, but I'm also like just delusional out of my mind. So like everything is like completely right. Everything I believe is like completely right to me. Like I'll just like think of some nonsensical bullshit and I'll like completely be right.
Like
to me,
rationalize
like,
it.
Yeah, yeah, there you go. A Rasputin. And I'll just like go on tangents and shit, or I'll like scream and run around the house. So like one time I ran out. I can unlock doors apparently. So I unlocked the deadbolt on our front door, ran outside with a pillow and nothing but my boxers, and ran around screaming for a little bit in our driveway. So that was fun. And my dad kind of opened the doors like, "What the hell are you doing?" I'm like, "Shut up!" Like I remember saying, "Shut up," and he was like, "Get back inside." I'm like, "Okay." So I just went back inside, and I just went back to bed after that.
That's one thing Seth never did when I was living at home, and what I was always afraid he would do was go outside or unlock doors. He never was able to do it because I'd always catch him. Like, one time, the closest I caught him, he was, like, just fiddling with the fucking door, like, trying to unlock it. And I was like, oh, no. Like, he's trying to get out. So I told him, like,
I
trying to escape.
yeah, like, actually, I told him, like, dude, go back to bed. And he usually listened to me, but sometimes I could tell. It'd always be very easy to tell when he was sleepwalking, because he'd just be saying the most random, nonsensical shit possible.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, oh, okay, you're sleepwalking. And sometimes he'd argue with me. Like, argue back and be like, no, I'm not. And I'm like, yeah, you are. Like, go to bed.
No, but that would lead to sometimes where I'd actually be awake and Ian be like, "You're sleepwalking," and I'd be like, "No, I'm not. Like, actually not sleepwalking." So I'd really have arguments with him, like, "Dude, no, I'm not sleepwalking." He's like, "No, you're
fucking
sleepwalking.
random.
Go back to bed." Because it was like I sleepwalked so many times that he started to believe that any time that I was awake late at night that I'd be sleepwalking.
It's a paradox.
No, Ian, I'm just playing fucking Fortnite.
Oh my god.
Right now. No, the Xbox was in his room, so I couldn't. The Xbox
Speaking of dreams, though. Sorry, god damn it, Caden, you had a question. I'm so used to calling you that. These. Yeah, I will. I'm so used to calling you that, though.
It's alright.
You had a question about dreams?
Did I?
I thought you did. It's on the.
No, but I actually do have a question for y'all. This is a very important question. This is actually So I base, whenever I meet new people, this is like my question that I base if I'm gonna like them or not, because I'm a very fucked up person. So every time I meet somebody, I always have this one question: pancakes or waffles?
It's really hard, man. I like
pancakes.
both of them.
I like both.
I like both, but I probably would choose pancakes just because you can do a bit more with them. You can add more stuff.
You can do more with them, yeah.
Well, I mean, technically you can add stuff to waffles as well.
You can, but I feel like I don't see it as much.
You know what? I'm gonna throw my hat in the ring with a different option. Crepes. Crepes are better.
Okay,
Oh my
Seth,
god, they're actually like really
Crepes,
good.
immaculate. My mic clips so fucking much.
You know what? Cannolis. Fuck it. No, I don't even know.
Crepes are awesome.
You see
Crepes are
tamales?
Cannolis.
Crepes can
Fuck
be
it,
savory.
tamales.
Crepes can be sweet. Crepes can be something else.
You know what else can be all that? My ass.
My ass. Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
I don't see you sucking on that.
Meat.
Seth knows all about that. Seth and Caden are married.
Yeah, we're married.
you guys-
Yeah,
Let's talk about our
we've been
marriage. Let's talk
married
about it.
actually.
We've been married, coming up on our 3rd year anniversary.
Can you believe it,
Like,
sweetie?
my
It's
wedding
been all
ring.
this
I know.
time.
I can't believe it's sweaty.
It's been a year,
We're
Daddy.
Get married again.
Oh my god.
You, Daddy.
Yeah, so we got married, let's see, in February of 2020 when we were freshmen in high school. Well, we're still in high school.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
but it's just kind
Married
of crazy to think
24
about,
with-
you know,
with
because
7
like,
kids.
when we were freshmen, I remember thinking like, oh, these seniors telling us like, you know, make the most of it. It's gonna go by real fast, right? And I was like, well, like
We
I
were those
believed
seniors.
it, but at the same time, I was like, there's no way it could go by that fast. you
Yeah,
know?
that's how I feel. That's
And
how I
now
feel.
we're seniors, right, on our last semester, and I'm like, holy shit, this is it. This is the last bit. And
High school does
yeah.
go by fast.
It's only
Nicholas doesn't
downhill
care.
from
He
here.
wants to be an adult soon. He's gonna be an
I
adult
do.
in a couple days. Happy birthday, Nicholas.
Nicholas is so
episode.
eager to join the fucking workforce. He just wants to get in there. I can tell.
For real.
He
But
doesn't care about graduating. Yeah.
Nick, just come into work today. Fuck it.
Okay.
Okay.
Just come in
Work
and start
for no
working
pay.
with. Just come in and start working without a job.
He comes in with Jay.
Yeah, Ian, you want to tell that story from your POV
What story?
about Jay working?
Well, what about is there to tell?
Sydney, I say automatic.
How you were,
she would
how
hire-
was told to come into work without even putting
Oh.
an application in.
Well, yeah, there's not much to tell, but I'll give you a little short form. So, like earlier this week, my girlfriend's been trying to get a job, and she doesn't really like have a car right now, so I kind of have to like be the one to take her and do this or that. So in the town we live in, she applied at the place Joseph works. It's just like a little pizza shop, and she hadn't even sent. I think she had just talked to your boss, right? And then she had not even sent in an application or anything. I don't think your boss even sent her an application yet. And randomly, like the next day, he texted her, my girlfriend, was like, "Hey, why don't you can you come in? Like we need someone ASAP if you're still interested." Wow. And like she has no way to get over there, and like I'm in town because I was about to go to work, and it was just kind of ridiculous because she wasn't even fucking hired, and yeah, it kind of tells you how the management is there. Yeah.
If they're that desperate.
Trying to get hired for 2 years.
Yeah, she's also really like adamant about not hiring Nick for some reason. Like
Nick.
Yeah, like Jay just got the job, and like she
Wait, you guys
barely.
talking about the food place that you work at?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Pizza shop.
Place Joseph works.
It's called Pizza Food Deluxe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, why would you say that?
And
you're giving away the name. Don't laugh.
Ian, censor it.
It's gonna be.
Censor it anyways.
Yes, censor it anyways.
It's not the right name,
Wait, Nick,
but
I didn't know you
censor it
worked at a pizza
regardless.
shop.
It's actually called Cheese Pizza Deluxe.
Cheese, pepperoni.
No,
cheese,
how could you say that?
no, you gave away the IP address of the pizza place.
149238.
DB DS
DBGS
72
DSI 3.
Chungy Avenue.
Nintendo Switch.
But to answer your original question, yeah, pancakes.
Pancakes.
Crepes.
What do you?
So-
I
What's
think
your?
I'm going to go with
Instead. Morning
Wait.
pizza.
So one
Crepes
person
are
at a time.
better.
Tell me your answer.
Pancakes for me.
Okay. Seth.
Crepes.
Joseph.
Like, infinitely better.
No, you can't say
pancakes.
it's pancakes or waffles.
But waffles, if you're at a hotel, only hotel waffles.
Why hotel?
Okay. Nick.
Because you know how
They
they
have
always
a
have
different
waffle machines there. You make them there.
It's just like plastic.
Nick.
Doesn't
Nick?
matter the taste, but
Nick.
Nick, have you answered?
you can make your
Nick?
own waffles there.
I
What?
said pancakes. Nick said pancakes.
I'm waiting.
What?
I didn't answer yet. I'm waiting for people to get done talking.
It's your turn.
Nick, pancakes.
I know, but Joseph was talking.
Yeah, Joseph was still talking.
This is so chaotic, Jesus.
Well, that's Joseph's fault.
I'm gonna be honest. I like the crunchy waffles better.
This
Fair.
one my favorite, Nick. Brianna.
Crepes.
So we got two. Yeah, what are you?
You can't say crepes.
So the only right answer to this question is in fact waffles because fuck pancakes.
No.
Right then, brother.
I understood it.
The only right answer is waffles, okay? Because fuck pancakes and everything they have to stand for, okay? You know why waffles are superior? Because, just like Nicholas said, the crunch and texture, right? Waffles have these, like, little grooves and shit you can put in, so each bite is filled with flavor, whereas pancakes, oh my god, those things sit out for, like, 2 fucking seconds, and then boom, instantly
Yeah, okay.
mushy.
Kinda
It's just
Yeah,
not
you know,
soggy.
you kind of
They
fair,
only
yeah.
taste good if, like, they're made right. The only exception I'll give you is if they're, like, the big, fluffy, like, Japanese pancakes, because those things are bomb as hell.
True.
But,
I want to try one of those.
but otherwise,
Same.
waffles is always the best answer because you can do so much with waffles. Waffle fries, waffles themselves, you know, sourdough. It's so good, and there's just so much you can do with them, and they hold their texture for a while. Like you can put syrup and shit on them, and they won't go soggy fast because.
Okay,
of
you know what? Yeah, you sold me. You sold me.
Exactly.
I'm on your side now.
Right, but
Still
still.
on crepe side.
I'm still
I
on
don't even know
crepes.
what a crepe
Me
is.
and Brianna will be the crepes team.
Crepes are good. I've had them.
I still say you can't say
Crepes.
crepes because it wasn't part
I
of the
don't
question.
care. We don't care. We're crepes.
Okay, so
If
so
we
so,
get
so they choose
flatbread,
pancakes.
It's
Then.
pizza. There you go.
No, not pancakes. They're crepes. A totally different thing. Pancakes are way different.
spell crepe?
Don't you even dare. Don't even the big on the big 3-6, Nicholas, really? You would even dare to say crepes are the same as pancakes?
They're thin
Disgusting.
pancakes.
Shut up.
Yeah, honestly, they're not
Just shut up.
anything alike, really.
Yeah, they're not anything.
Crepes?
Besides it being batter, they're not alike at all.
Yeah.
It's a glorified
There's,
tortilla.
like, filling inside of
crabs.
it.
Yeah,
Mm.
totally a different thing. Don't even bring it there, or I'll kill you.
It's a glorified tortilla.
Oh, shut up.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! You take that.
Yeah, we're
back,
hearing some spicy
monster.
some hot takes for it. God damn.
Things
These are
heating
like
up on the
omelet
podcast.
pancakes.
Omelets go hard. I love omelets.
I can maybe
Omelets are
agree with the
amazing.
idea behind that, but
Yeah, but still.
yeah, still they're different.
All right. Hear me out. Watch.
They look
Take a
like
pancake. You put some tomato sauce on it, and
Oh,
cheese,
God, why?
Psychopath.
and then you got a pizza.
I don't think so.
Pancake batter is naturally sweet, you psycho. What are you talking about?
And then
All
you
I'm
say that
saying-
pineapple on pizza is bad, but you
Yeah.
Which it
put
generally
out
is.
that
Tomato
monstrosity.
sauce?
I actually
Especially
I
like-
tried pineapple on pizza recently. I actually tried it.
Not
Yeah.
It
good.
is not good or bad. It's okay. I mean,
It's
not
really
good.
just a
It's never
preference.
good.
I'm
wouldn't
okay
eat
with it. Like I can tolerate it, but
I
like
would
it's not the
prefer
first thing I
without,
want to
though.
get.
Yeah, I made Ian try.
Like 3 years
pineapple on
ago.
pizza.
Yeah.
yeah.
How did you like it, Ian?
I thought it was good, but it's not something I would want to get that often.
Yeah.
I think, but I did
Okay.
like it. Thought it was okay.
So hear me out.
Yeah,
I
well-
wouldn't be mad if it's a cold pineapple on a pizza.
No.
Oh god, we're gonna
But,
start the
like,
I
cold
would be
foods
mad.
debate again. Oh no.
No, cold fruit. I don't like hot fruit on
Oh, yeah.
on pizza. That's
I don't blame
like-
you.
See, I think I
hot
could do
tomatoes on the pizza. That's kind of yucky. Hot squishy's no good.
The thing is
No
that I
good,
couldn't even
yucky.
enjoy it even if I wanted to because I'm allergic to pineapple.
God, that's right.
The fruit?
Allergic
Yeah,
to
I'm
what?
And
allergic to
bananas.
fruit. Or
Oh.
most
So
all
for
fruit?
eating-
Not all fruit. Like I can eat like watermelon,
fruit.
apples, and oranges, but I can't have like bananas, pineapple, or like
Oh,
cherries.
Dude,
that
you can't have
sucks.
bananas. That's
Bananas
my favorite
are
fruit.
so good. I love
We
bananas.
discussed
are,
it
and I miss them
on
so
episode
much,
whatever.
but-
What fruit are you?
Oh my god!
You should have
I
named that
remember
episode
that.
"What fruit are you, Ian? You fuck.
Hey, no one wanted to. Okay,
No.
everyone voted against you.
Yeah,
I
I
would
hate all of
or
you.
I don't think I was there for that.
What
Wait,
fruit are you episode?
Yeah, Seth or
BuzzFeed.
Joseph was there.
What did we name the episode again?
Probably something fucking One Piece related. I'm sure.
No,
Fucking
no,
people.
no.
Hey, so you guys want to do some would you rather's?
Sure, yeah, hit us.
All right. I have one. Real
What we
quick.
got?
All right. So first off, I have So would you guys rather have every thought you have become reality, or every dream you have become a reality?
Do I get to choose what thought, or is it just
Every
I think
it's
it and
every
it
thought that
happens?
pops in your head becomes reality.
Okay, we had a question like this, kind of similar, at least for the thought portion, but it was way goofier because the other part of the question was just retarded. I don't know, but it was funny. Yeah, it was about a gorilla. Let's just say that.
Oh yeah,
Um,
wasn't it like fucking a gorilla comes and attacks you every
Yeah, wait,
Yeah,
you listen to it
every
Yeah.
day.
yeah every day.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that. It's funny.
This
Yeah.
it really depends on thoughts or dreams because you know
I would
your
say
intrusive
Yeah, I'd
thoughts
say
can be
dreams.
like pretty darn dangerous.
Yeah, thoughts are
like-
fucking.
really dangerous, especially
Like
mine.
like
No,
you could just
thoughts
sit
are
there.
even worse.
Yeah. You could just sit there and be like, what if the White House blew up and you find out soon
Well,
after?
Even worse, what if the world just blew
So
up?
wait, so here's something that'd be
You
even
know-
worse, okay? So like, would you rather have every thought become a reality, or every thought you have cease to exist?
Ooh, that would suck.
Ooh, fuck.
It's like everything you thought about just no
Oh
longer
man,
exists.
there are people that actually can't visualize. Like it's a disorder
Yeah.
out there where you
Why?
can't visualize anything, and I would probably choose like no thoughts. I guess. I mean, if you
Just
can
go
still
blank.
think and
Wait, really? Why?
But you could think about the Earth and then it would cease to exist.
yeah,
Yeah.
Like, cause thoughts are so kind of uncontrollable. Like, you can just have
really
random subconscious thoughts, and you might not even be like really. It sounds stupid, but you might not even really be like thinking about it. It's just a subconscious thing, you know, it just happens.
And,
And, like-
those intrusive thoughts. And
Yeah, like what if I just something, I don't know, I fall off a cliff or whatever, something like that.
If appears in front of you, you just fall.
Yeah, exactly. Like you just change reality. It's just
Yeah,
too much.
but like
I
either
tell
way,
you what.
This is
the
why I
first
would fight
thing
the
that I would
gorilla.
think about
Just
after
be
I got the power,
positive.
the first thing I think about is just what if the world blew up and then we would all die, and that was
the
immediately
universe ceased to
after.
exist.
But what if you were quick enough? What if you were quick enough to reverse it? Like say, just kidding or something like that, and then it just goes
JK.
back.
He's normal.
Just time
These
reverses.
guys, this
mean-
will never happen again.
Actually, yeah. If you just like blip the world out of existence, and you could just blip it right back into existence.
not
Yeah,
if you
wouldn't
don't
exist.
exist.
Well, yeah, not if you. Yeah, if you're dead, if you're fucking dead, you gotta be quick.
Bro,
What if you
Just
just
hold
thought
your
about you
breath.
if yourself
You could-
died?
Yeah, if you still.
Yeah, well, I
I
guess
say
you
suicide here on the podcast.
got rid of the
This is not
problem.
a cry for help.
Honestly, that's probably the best course of action. Just kill yourself.
Yeah.
Just kill yourself.
Yeah, I mean, at least then, if you
just kill yourself.
What if I can't think thoughts?
I would think
At least-
about a 400-pound goth bitch sitting on my face.
Oh my god.
Okie dokie.
Didn't know you were in
On to the next
into
topic.
into
Let's
the
go.
fat lady.
Yeah, that's our cue to leave that topic in the dust.
Well, what do you mean? That's like peak,
Disconnects Caden
that's
from the
peak
call.
podcast material right there. What are you talking about?
Wouldn't be much different from the one episode that we talked about.
Oh, where Joseph and Nick measured animal penis or
Yes,
whatever?
I would prefer not to say that out loud here.
Yeah, episode 11. Check that out.
You'll like it, Caden. Trust me.
Shout out to episode 21.
We scaled it. We scaled the
puppy.
duck up to the size of a horse.
Yeah, the question was, would you rather?
Duck
I'm not
penis?
gonna rehash it honestly.
Yeah. And then
Yes,
we're like,
yes, Caden.
Holy shit, that
It's-
is
it's-
massive.
Its dong was longer than a school bus.
All right, so
Would you guys rather come off as perfect and would you rather come off as perfect and rich but secretly live in poverty, or be rich but
How
everyone
would
sees you as poor and imperfect?
Well, okay, hold on. How would you balance those two? Like, you secretly are poor, but you
Like-
come off as rich. How would what?
Like you come
crypto
off as like
scammers
rich
and shit.
and like you look really good, like everyone sees you as like perfect and you look like your body looks good, like you look like a really good person, but like you're really really
Poor people
like,
aren't
you're
good
just-
people.
Yeah, but
Moral of
no,
the story.
dumbass. You but look you rich. You rich. You rich.
You rich.
Or would you rather be actually rich, but everyone sees you as like living in poverty and you look really ugly, or you look really imperfect as a person? Like everyone hates you essentially.
Okay, so wait.
Why
So would
wouldn't
you
you pick
rather
being
like
rich?
people think you're rich or be actually rich?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Be
Like, of
actually
course,
rich.
that's a pretty easy
Oh my
question to
fucking
answer.
God. This is not this. This is not this complicated. You're just fucking with me. Just answer the goddamn question, Ian. Jesus.
I'm not making complaint. I'm saying this is super easy to answer. Like, yeah, I would be rich.
I don't know.
Be
You told me to
rich.
bring you text me in the morning and said, "Hey, could you bring some topics to the podcast?"
Yeah.
Okay. So I brought one, and that's it. So just answer the goddamn question.
Well, I would be rich
Yeah.
personally.
Personally
Rich.
rich.
Yeah, but you think about it. If you were like, if you
I don't
looked
care how
perfect and
people
everyone,
receive me.
if everyone loved you and everyone thought you were rich, you could just walk your fucking way through like anything. Like imagine
Well-
like you have the power to like just completely like not have any repercussions because everyone just loves you so much.
Okay,
that's what I mean. Like,
Well, yeah, theoretically, like if you were like that and you could just get anything you want, you could become rich.
yeah. So
Yeah.
that's what I would choose.
No,
I would
it's
live
not
in
part of
poverty.
the question. Wrong.
Shut up! I made the goddamn question.
It's hypothetical.
My rules.
What would you do, Caden?
I would.
Let's put the
what would
spotlight on the guest here. What would Caden do?
What do you do?
I feel like that is a pretty easy thing to answer, honestly. I'd rather be rich, but it receives me as poor as imperfect because, well, I mean, I don't know. Like, if nobody thinks anything right, you could just live life and have a shit ton of money, right, and get no suspicion.
Yeah.
Audio listeners.
You're fucking interrupting him. Shut up.
Nicholas is sending pictures of catfish to the
Again.
episode
Audio
chat
listeners
again.
love you to death.
Audio listeners love you to no.
I'm stealing it, Seth.
No.
I listen to it too.
Audio
No,
listeners love you to
first.
death.
I'm gonna disconnect him from the call.
You guys
get
stole it
the
from
fuck
another
out.
podcast.
Yeah, I stole it first. Damn it.
Yeah.
I stole your balls.
I stole it back.
Seth,
Now, I
Seth, are
say
you
it-
sitting
I have
down
to
right
say
now?
it every
Seth, are you
episode.
sitting
What?
down?
Look down.
Yeah.
Are you sitting down?
Look at my balls. Check your balls.
I poisoned your chair.
Yeah. What?
What? No,
dude.
Oh my god, my mic clips so much right there. Holy fuck.
Thanks.
Ian, you're gonna have to really save that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can't wait.
What are you talking about? I don't hear
fucking
it.
chaotic. Jesus.
Well, yeah, of course we wouldn't hear it. That's kind of the point.
Just cuts out that audio.
Oh,
completely.
cuts out.
Yeah.
So moral of the story. I think we'd all choose to be rich, right?
Yeah.
No.
On golf.
All right, Seth's gonna be poor. All
I'm
right.
gonna be poor.
Seth's gonna be
Okay.
Seth's gonna live in a cardboard
Seth's
box.
quirky.
I will live in a cardboard box. Spending
Corked up
every
white
day at the
boy.
liquor shop.
Seth's not like the other girls.
I'm not like the other girls, dude. I use Tumblr, you know.
Oh god.
Use Pinterest.
I use
Someone here
Pinterest,
actually
you know?
does
I'm
use
getting-
Tumblr.
I actually made a Pinterest account yesterday out of pure spite.
Really?
Why
Yeah.
yesterday?
Really?
I've had a Pinterest account since
Quora
2016.
account.
Well, last night I was watching the whole Maze Runner trilogy with some friends of mine,
Why?
Because
Why not?
Okay, what else
Yeah,
do you do
fuck it.
on a Friday night? When you
Have
don't
you read the
work
books
next
at
day?
least?
No.
God.
I've read all of them.
But I've
except
watched the
fifth one that
movies
came
at
out.
least like 3 times each.
I never saw the third one.
The third one's pretty
I
good.
only saw the first.
I'm so
I
sad.
didn't hear what he
Spoilers
said
if
he
nobody's
could've.
watched it, but the British guy dies, and I'm so sad.
All rip.
Good.
Yeah.
What movie was he watching? I'm confused.
Maze Runner.
Alba?
Oh, Maze
Can't
Runner.
remember.
Oh yeah.
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 Oh,
Maze
here's the
Runner,
question. Okay, so what's your guys' favorite movie, like trilogy, or just movie in general?
Yeah. Oh, man.
No, god damn it.
Trilogy. We gotta do trilogies, because that's a little easier to answer.
Trilogy? Man, I don't know. I don't really have a favorite movie.
It's hard to. A trilogy for me, it'd either be the Christopher Nolan Batman trilogy, or it would be
Really?
Back to the Future, because I have really fond memories as a kid of Back to the Future.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
love Back to the Future. Yeah.
I like
Oh, Bree
Lord
can
of the
answer
Rings.
this fucking question, but
I like-
since it's
I
a
like-
trilogy, she might not be able to.
I like
Well,
Lord of the
it's
Rings
supposed to
a
be a
whole lot.
trilogy.
I mean,
What
it
do
can
you-
be like a series, a trilogy, any movie that has like
Ah,
multiple
okay.
parts.
What do you like, Nick?
I mean, if it's a series instead of a trilogy, Pirates of the Caribbean.
Of the
Really?
Caribbean.
Solid
Caribbean.
choice.
Caribbean.
Isn't there like
Breanna,
5 of
like-
those movies?
The Evil Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're making another one right
Evil
now.
Dead is
They're
really
milking the fuck out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Ian and Breanna on their way to talk about Evil Dead or any campy like movie on every episode.
We've not
We're
really
gonna have to
talked
go
about it
with
that
that.
much, to be honest.
They always got to use the word campy too. That's part of the.
It's
process.
funny.
Yeah.
That is such a wacky word.
Yeah, if it isn't
Yeah,
wacky,
yeah,
whatever.
yeah, yeah.
Why, Breanna? Why? Spawn die, Spawn die. Spawn die.
Spawn die, spawn die!
Why is it when I flashbang somebody? I've already done this in an episode. I'm
I
not gonna
fucking
go the whole
love that
process
clip
again.
of Jar, dude. It's
Me
so
too,
fucking funny.
dude. I love
Anything that comes from that guy is hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm getting
You
fucking
wouldn't have to go
skull
with the
fucked.
collector, by the way.
The what?
The collector.
No, it's only
Oh,
2 movies.
Collector,
Wrong.
yeah.
He said that it could be a series.
And
could be
there,
a series.
there technically was going to be a third one, but it'll probably never
Yeah.
be made.
Yeah.
Do
Rest
you
in
guys
peace.
do you guys have a favorite Call of Duty game?
Ooh. I'm gonna have to say Advanced Warfare. No.
Joseph
Oh, yeah,
would say
also my
Advanced Warfare.
favorite
Joseph would say
trilogy,
Advanced Warfare. Yeah.
Advanced Warfare was
What?
not bad.
No, my favorite trilogy is Spider-Man. Spider-Man 1, 2, 3.
Hey, that's not
Really?
bad.
Okay.
It's not bad.
COD game? I'm not like too big of a COD player, but I'm really fond of Black Ops 2.
Yeah, Black
Yeah,
Ops.
everyone's gonna say that though.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but
I mean, it doesn't have to be like a Black Ops game. Like I would say my favorite Call of Duty game of all time would probably be like Modern Warfare 3. I played that game
Really?
so fucking much,
Yeah.
yeah.
okay. I never hear anyone talk about Modern Warfare 3.
Because everybody loves
Really?
Modern Warfare 2, but I don't know why.
Yeah.
I just always really liked Modern Warfare 3. Like when I was
Yeah.
a kid, my biggest memory was me and my mom would actually play the co-op version, where it's like you two in like a survival map, and we'd go on the same map every time under like this big bridge, and we just play that like all the time, and it was like the
That's a
best.
cute memory.
Yeah. That's back when mom actually played video games. And she was a sweat, dude, okay? Let me tell you this. She played zombies.
And the intervention.
Yeah, she would play fucking Black Ops Zombies, like Black Ops 1 Zombies. And she was so into it, she would like get mad if like players shanked her. Because she knew that meant like they were upset, right? So she told
Yeah,
me, she's
yeah.
like, if you shank another player, I'm grounding you. And
Oh my
me being a little
God.
kid, I was like, there's no fucking way. There's no way. So I went up to one of the other players and we were playing, and I shanked him. She's like, all right, that's it. She turned off the Xbox. She's like, go to your room. You're done. You're grounded for a week. And I legit got grounded for a week for shanking a player in Call of Duty Black
Holy
Ops.
shit.
The most BS thing I've ever had in my entire life.
I always said I said Black Ops 2 because like that's just the one I probably played the most and I have the most memories on, like playing with friends, like zombies especially, like playing
I played
with friends and
Caden,
shit.
if you hit that no scope one more goddamn time,
If you kill me every time, I'm saying you
if you do a 360 with the ballistic,
I'm kicking you out of phase.
Yeah, I'm kicking you out of the clan. Yeah.
I'm kicking you out of the clan.
Don't even try.
I played Halo 4 with my grandpa a few times.
Oh really?
Yeah.
My dad my
Halo
dad does not
4 is
like
also
video
my favorite
games.
COD.
Or me and
Halo
his
4
dad
is also
don't
my
like
favorite
video games.
Oh, yeah, okay, sure.
It was very much like COD, the multiplayer for Halo.
Yeah, they were
My
really
dad
trying.
played video games with me. It was nice.
You guys are all parents that like video games.
We don't.
Me and
My
Ian
dad
over
played
here.
Borderlands with me. In high
Mom just
school.
doesn't. Mom would be supportive and doesn't know really like what it is.
Dad,
but like
doesn't
dad is
like
just
video
like
games
fuck
because
video
he doesn't
games
wanna
basically.
apparently doesn't want to sit down. In his eyes, it's like he doesn't want to sit down for that long, and like
Yeah.
just he can't
Like-
control himself. I guess I don't really know.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
it's
didn't-
not like
okay.
there's a specific time that you have to play video games.
No, Dad just doesn't
Or,
like- Dad legit
doesn't
just does
like
not
them,
like
yeah.
games like in general.
Oh no, he did tell me one in the '90s he had the late '90s he had Nintendo 64 and he played games on there apparently when he was single, like when he was
Really?
yeah, when he was a landlord. Apparently, like a guy left behind one, and he was like, when he was bored on his day off, he kind of just sat down in a beanbag chair. He told me at one point, and kind of started playing on Nintendo 64.
Holy
and I
shit,
was like,
Dad
holy
was a
shit,
gamer.
really? He's like, yeah. I guess he
totally
doesn't
see
have
him
time
doing that.
for it anymore.
I'd have to choose Modern Warfare 2019.
I knew you were
Modern
gonna
Modern
say
for
love that game.
2019.
It's a
good game. Yeah.
it's a
It
good
wasn't
choice,
that was
yeah.
that the one with like the jump boost stuff?
No,
No, that
no.
was,
That was
Advanced
Or no, that was Infinite
Warfare.
Warfare.
fucking Warzone.
Oh,
Dude, Infinite
Warzone,
Warfare is
right,
such
right.
asshole. Oh my god.
Yeah.
A lot
mean,
of the
it was
futuristic
okay.
CODs were so like bad.
Yeah, they
Hard drive
were.
hog.
See, I kind of liked what was that one called? The one with the
Are you
jump
thinking-
boost? Was that Infinite
Yeah.
Warfare?
It's probably Advanced,
Advanced Warfare.
I think
It's Advanced Warfare. They added.
I
that
see. I
one,
like
so
that
it's
game.
fun.
I try hard in that game. Like I had a lot of
Holy-
guns unlocked.
Yeah, Joseph has a soft spot for that game. Always
But
talks
as
about
far
it.
as the
But
new
my
ones
God.
goes, like I have the new Modern Warfare 2. Is
Oh,
what
yeah.
it's called, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Modern
bought the
Warfare
new
2
one, and it's
squared.
honestly pretty fun. Like I don't know what they did, but I could not snipe in any other games. But like all the new ones, I can snipe pretty well.
I've always been
But-
so bad at sniping in video games. I like shooters.
I don't know. They must
Never
turn up the
been.
aim assist to like a fucking 1,000 if I can.
Yeah.
But it's pretty
Oh.
fun.
Probably.
Remember that one music when we had the night at the music in the music class?
Well, oh, you mean like the we spent the night?
Oh, the
Yeah. Yeah, and we brought the Xbox.
Yeah,
and
like
we
3
started
years
playing
ago, yeah.
Black Ops.
the lock-in.
Yeah, lock in.
yeah,
Yeah.
lock-in.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
We
Yeah,
played
what
Black
about
Ops.
it?
I don't
Remember
remember
playing hide and seek there?
Oh, Caden was sweating his ass off the whole time.
Oh, were we playing the fighter game?
Oh, that too. Yeah,
no,
Soul Calibur.
yeah, I was talking about COD, but
I don't
Oh,
remember.
Were, we
think it's
were you
Black
guys playing
Ops.
COD back there on the fucking projector with your Xbox?
yeah.
Yeah, I
remember
remember that.
You guys were playing that one fighting game with like with our one
I
teacher with
remember-
a huge penis.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
we gotta.
yeah.
We have to get context for that. Yeah.
No, there's an
yeah.
entire lore
Okay.
to explain.
All right.
Yeah,
Let's,
there's
let's
no
give
way.
no context then. All right, we
There's
can. All right.
no
Thank
way.
you, listeners. Thank you, audio listeners.
And then we made
God.
our teacher play it as himself.
Yeah.
He actually wasn't doing half
did?
bad.
The algebra
Yeah,
teacher.
yeah.
What? When?
Yeah, our music teacher. He played it. He played it.
5'4".
Oh, I don't even remember.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
in the
yeah, I remember
lockdown,
that.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe I do remember that.
music teacher, not
Yeah.
the other one.
Oh, yeah, we were all there, weren't we? Or,
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we were all there.
Yeah, because
I
that's
missed
when
it.
that's when we had the that's when we had
Oh.
Mr. What's his name? Donuts on Monday.
Yeah, Mr. What's his name? Yeah,
R.
I remember him.
Yeah.
We'll call him
Or-
Donuts on Monday.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed
Let's
that.
give us
We
donuts.
never
I miss
got
him.
donuts on
Dude,
Monday.
Never.
we took him for
Never got
granted. I
it
miss
once.
him. I
We
missed him a
did.
lot.
He was an okay teacher, but a stand up fellow. Stand up.
He was a
It doesn't
stand-up
look
fella.
like
He
he
was
even
quite the
teaches
chap.
at the college anymore either.
I saw he had a percussion class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did for this semester at least.
Yeah, he usually has
Let us
it.
know.
Yeah, I
He
didn't
has
see one whenever I was looking through the music courses.
On the ratemyteacher.com, he has. I think he's got a few.
Is that an actual thing?
Yeah, it is actually.
Yeah.
Or rate my
Yeah.
professor,
Yeah.
but my
Yeah.
professor. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's college exclusive, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if they gave high schoolers the chance to rate their teachers, it would.
It would
not
be
go
fucking so bad.
Annihilate them. Yeah.
Yeah.
It would not be well. You know, our high school right now is in absolute shambles.
Yeah, it's an
it's
it's
pretty
absolute
bad.
fucking shambles. Yeah, it's
We have no
Oh,
principal.
I
It's,
don't
it's not
know.
good.
Well, you guys are
football
losing.
coach, or no, our volleyball coach is currently.
You guys are losing.
Well, that too.
Yeah, we've been losing like every. Like,
You guys are losing teachers,
sports
is what I
event.
was trying
Our,
to say.
our last principal here was here for like less than 6 months, and he quit.
Yeah, he just.
He was here for.
Yeah, he dipped.
Wait, the new one?
Yeah, he quit.
Holy shit, he just
He's
quit? What the fuck?
Mr.
Why?
Collection.
I called him
He
Larry,
left.
Mr.
Okay.
Larry the cucumber. Yeah.
Why?
He
left-
got a better job or something, I guess.
Oof, that sucks.
Yeah,
Never heard that one before.
Arizona, we have the lowest retention rate of teachers.
Yep.
I'm not surprised by that.
Because the
Arizona,
fucking
baby.
education system here sucks dick.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure our high school is like rated a D.
No, we're
Yeah,
C
pretty
plus.
smart.
We're C
pretty
plus.
smart down here, Arizona.
I don't think we deserve a C plus.
Seth, I don't know why, but
What are you
whenever-
talking about? What do you mean I'm not allowed to Walmart?
You know it's bad when everybody who's gone to our high school, whenever they say something stupid, they say, "Oh, that's your high school education for you."
Yeah,
Yeah.
Every single
come
one.
come to our school for a free diploma. Thank you very much.
We'll just hand it to you.
Yoink.
I don't know. Our high school isn't like the best, but like I don't know. I have a soft spot for it, in my opinion. Like I think it's
That's because we've made so many memories in it.
yeah. I don't know. Like I had a lot of fun my high school years.
I feel
I
like
look
you
back,
guys
look
had.
back on them fondly.
Yeah, I feel like you guys had a lot better experience
also
when you
didn't
were in
have
high
Zoom.
school than we did.
Well, yeah, you guys got hit with fucking COVID right in the middle of it. Joseph and I were lucky.
That was fun.
Yeah, me and Joseph were lucky. We graduated right as it was happening, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like it happened 2 months. We had 2 months left of our senior year when COVID hit, so we were basically done with it, you know. And
Yeah, it was.
and you guys didn't really have a choice because like we could go into college and we had at least had a choice to like take a break off semesters or whatever, but you guys were stuck in that shit, which yeah, that was
Yeah, we pretty much lost our entire sophomore year, so I don't even feel like a senior. I feel like a junior right now.
yeah, it's
I feel
definitely
like a
warped
freshman still.
perspective.
Yeah.
It's,
Like it
it's
doesn't
so
feel like
bad.
almost 3 years since I graduated. Just it's
Because,
weird.
like, the worst part about it is that our education is so bad already. We missed an entire year, so technically we're still at, like, sophomore level of, like, learning because we never learn anything past our freshman year. Because we don't have any curriculum at that school. Our English class right now is we get a paper with a crossword on it.
Watch your mouth,
and then
Floyd. Watch your
another-
mouth.
Oh,
But
Watch your
we
mouth.
love the teacher though. We
yeah,
love the
hold on
teacher.
now, hold on. We don't talk
Yeah,
shit
I'm
about
not
that.
throwing slack.
we
but
don't
just let me
slander.
finish.
Yeah.
Our English class is a crossword puzzle and then a paper with questions on it, and he tells us the answers. That's our English class.
Yeah, it's not-
Okay, well to be
he's
fair,
not, he's not wrong.
yeah,
He's
okay,
not wrong.
guys, to
Yeah.
be
You
fair,
can't really
that's
defend him in that sense. There's no learning there.
no, you're not wrong, but to be fair, that COVID didn't cause that. He was always like that.
Yeah.
Caden, I don't want to fucking hear it. You said your ass would play Uno when in that goddamn class.
What else am I supposed to do,
You
Seth?
have
I learn more
Uno.
from Uno than I do
You
from
have
that
Uno.
teacher.
Yeah, he's probably right though.
Uno matches
Probably
go
does
intense
learn
in that
Uno.
class.
Learn more from Uno than actual class.
Ian, I'm just
real.
gonna say it right now.
School
you're gonna
gets
have
so
an
boring that
awesome
me and some
time
buddies
editing
don't
my
learn
track
Why?
because it is just horrible.
What's wrong with it?
My mic has been clipping so much.
You said that
this
last episode and it actually
Turn
wasn't
down
that
your
bad.
Oh
sensitivity.
no, it's way worse than anything I've ever seen.
Can you try to
So,
not do
yeah,
that,
good luck.
please?
Or be
It's
quieter.
hard not to. I'd have to flick. Yeah, I'd have to. Okay.
Just turn on Audacity. Slide down the
No, don't do
recording
that,
level
don't
to
do
like
that, don't
2 or 3%.
I'm not doing that.
Makes a huge difference. So don't put it at 100 exactly.
It's okay. We'll figure it out later. I'm sure it'll all be
Shove my
fine.
cock into a blender.
Yeah,
I'm
it'll be
professional.
Ian
food
comes to
assembler.
murder Seth later.
good. Where's the file?
Yeah, Seth taking like 3 days to send me his file.
I'm sorry. I have to go to work and shit. It's not my fault.
Yeah, but like email.
No.
I know mine takes like an hour to send, but come on.
Yeah, Seth's always the last one to give me his file, like every time.
Yeah, true.
Like Bree
think
is
I'm the first
literally
one.
Bree is instant. Bree's like within 5 seconds after we're done recording, pretty much. But like, and then it's
Good
Nick,
Wi-Fi.
then Joseph,
Goddamn rich people Wi-Fi.
yeah, then Seth.
It's not. It really isn't that good.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm milking the
In
joke for all
comparison
it's got.
to me and probably Nick, yes, it is.
I have not
No,
heard
mine
Nick
too.
talk
I'm
at
worse
all.
than Nick. I'm not as bad as Joseph, but I'm worse than Nick at some.
How is your
points.
Wi-Fi out there, Caden?
My Wi-Fi? It's not
Yeah.
bad. I mean, we have
Fiber.
the BEM bed, right? And
Yeah, the
uh,
Ben.
What's
I
that?
know
What?
them. Yeah.
BEM bed.
No, yeah, with Ben. Yeah.
And
You
we
know.
pay for the highest package, but like it's not bad. Like before, it was really bad. It would just like turn off sometimes in the middle of the night, and it wouldn't come on until morning. And
It's
all
'cause
they
you
would tell
guys
us was
have,
just like unplug it and plug it back in again. Put it in some
Yeah, it's
rice.
It's because you guys have fiber optic out there. Just
Yeah,
like-
yeah. They
Yeah, I
did.
have that
so
too.
after they did that, it fixed it a lot. So we don't really
Yeah,
get
I-
shortages anymore.
I helped install a lot of the fiber optic.
Yeah, but you didn't come to my house, ass.
I asked them.
Come
I
on.
said, I was like, hey, I was like, hey, can you guys go do it over there? And he's like, no, probably not, because it's across the train tracks. That's literally what he said. I tried, dude. Tried.
Hey,
yeah, but like on the where Breanna lives, they have fiber over there, right?
Yeah, but that's not us. That's CenturyLink.
Nicholas, remember the camping trip we went on like a year or two ago?
Yeah.
I want to go. We need to go camping, guys. The boys need to go camping.
We should. I still remember me and Nicholas will never forget this to this day. Nicholas looked down at this patch of dirt as we're in the forest, right? Me and him, we're being boys. We're throwing sticks around as my dad's making his food. And Nicholas walks over to this like soft patch of dirt. He looks down. He looks at me with like intent in his eyes, a sparkling glitter.
Longing eyes.
As a tear falls down his face, and he says, "That's some good dirt."
Dirt right there. I wish you could have gone on that trip, dude. That would have been so good.
I wish you could have too, but
honestly,
to be honest,
Seth,
you would not have been able to. There was no room.
Yeah, there was no
like,
room.
Nick was like shoved in the back of a suitcase.
I was cramped in the back seat.
He had no
Put him in the
room.
trunk.
We would have had no tent. Yeah.
Caden was staring at me through the visor.
Yeah, through the visor. The whole trip, I was just like dead staring Nick in the eyes through the fucking mirror. Nick, do you have that photo still of me staring at you?
Yeah, I have it
do.
right here, actually.
I think I have one picture saved of Caden where I think it was on that trip because Nick took it, and it was like that weird camera filter thing where it's like it takes like 1,000 pictures a second, and it was just
the
like
panorama.
him. Yeah, it was like him moving.
Oh yeah,
but but it looked like it looked like he was going like
my body contorted.
Yeah, it looked like you were like super speed. So every time I sent that picture, I'd just be like Quicksilver.
I actually, so something I've been working on like since I think the start of last year was a little quote book on my phone. It's not super long because I didn't really write a lot, but I have a good amount on here, and I would just write anything I saw. I would write a bunch of stuff I would hear out of context from people, and I was looking through, and I have one from Nick right here. Where is it? He said,
and I do that with each other.
Yeah, it's funny as shit. Yeah. Nick said, instead of stretching, I took a shit.
Hey, what?
Yeah,
instead of stretching, I took a shit. I have a line here.
Bree and I have been doing that with each other for like the last 2 years, and so many of them we just don't even remember the context.
Actually, I think that it's
like 3 years. No,
yeah,
it's like 3 years. Yeah,
because it started in like 2019.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that picture is terrifying.
Yeah. Audio listeners
loving that. It was the picture we were just talking
about. Oh, I see.
I'm gonna get really mad.
So it's having aneurysm.
I think my favorite quote is "Huna nana kaka."
We're gonna have to explain. Actually, we're not gonna explain any of it.
You don't want to see my gay side.
That's what he said to Nick.
Get gay.
That's what he said to Nick when he was looking at him in the mirror.
Yeah.
Did you say you're allergic to fruits?
I am, yeah.
Oh no! You should have listened to the last episode, Cade. You should have heard the elaborate trap that Joseph set. He's gonna he's gonna fill your room with fruit. He's gonna fill your room with nanners.
Nanners?
Yeah.
Remember when Joseph tried to like get the three of us with that joke, and he completely fucked up on the delivery?
What? Which joke? Which one?
It's like about like cock and pussy or something like that. I don't remember.
Oh yeah. I listened to that.
Yeah.
He started having like a stroke when he tried to deliver it.
It sounds like you know more about cock. I mean, fuck. I mean, yeah, that's great. That's great. Don't.
Bree, you had a bunch of topics that you threw in here. Do you want to pick one?
Sure.
Hypothetical.
If I remember which ones
They're more towards the bottom.
You know you can read them, right?
Scroll up.
Well, I had to go up because I was all the way at the bottom.
Oh no.
Well, whatever.
Had to scroll 3 inches.
Audio listeners, love you to death. He's currently talking about my penis.
The big 3-6. Audio listeners, love you to death.
Alright, Breeze, pick something.
Or I'm gonna murder you, please.
Audio listeners, love you to death.
Audio listeners, love you to death. Please, do it for me. Do it for Caden.
Seth, please shut up for a second.
Arizona green tea.
Okay.
What would you teach if you had no choice but to teach? Like what subject?
The ins and outs of Skyrim.
I choose first.
History.
Yeah, history.
What did you say, Caden?
Tatism.
Yes. Oh, I teach you the class on Ezra Miller.
University.
Hustlers PhD, dude.
I teach the Ezra Miller class probably or something.
I would teach
I
history.
teach the Allah class.
English, probably.
English? Yeah. So
Because your texts really
fuck.
entail a lot of English.
I don't know.
I'm going to choose music, probably. I mean,
Yeah, probably like a writing class or something, since that's what I'm most passionate about. Something like that.
So we have history, English, music.
No, I didn't say English. It's not the same. I don't know, if I was like a college professor, I'd teach like a creative writing or something. I feel like that'd be fun. I'd enjoy that.
I'd either teach music or like a drawing class. in college.
Seth would be pretty good at history since he's like.
I would teach history.
Yeah.
I have a knack for history, and I'm not just one of those people that likes like World War II history. Like I actually enjoy history.
Joseph, would you like choose math or something?
No, I said history as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Joseph likes history.
History is solid.
And civics. Yeah.
Yeah. What'd you go
Caden?
with, Caden?
To be honest, I'm thinking about it. I don't really know. I'm not really like.
Well, you're
really-
a musician. I'm surprised you didn't try to go.
Well, see, like I
music.
would say music, right? But like, and I play guitar, but I don't really know like music theory or like
Music
guitar
theory,
stuff
yeah.
very
Oh,
well.
yeah,
I just kind of
true.
like, I just kind of write with whatever I know. Like when I wrote my song, I just kind of like, used a generic like strumming pattern. Like, have you guys ever heard the song "Cigarette Daydreams" by Cage the Elephant?
Yes.
It's literally that
Mini
exact
extra.
strumming pattern backwards.
Wait, what was the
Really?
song?
Cigarette Daydreams by Cage the
Oh,
Elephant.
yeah.
It's like, da, 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 da.
I
Yeah.
haven't.
And they're really
Heard
underground.
that
You wouldn't
one.
know them. You wouldn't know them. They're
It's
super
a
underground.
really good band. You should listen to them. I,
I
really
know
like
the
these guys.
real underground bands.
Just like Arctic
but-
Monkeys, yeah.
Yeah, but it's that exact
Super
same strumming
underground.
pattern of that song, but it's reversed. And because that's when I first started playing guitar. Like the guitar I played on was like a $200 guitar I found on sale at like what's that
yeah.
guitar shop? Guitar.
Squire.
GuitarTricks.com.
No, the one in Phoenix, Guitar Center, and yeah, that's what I wrote it on. But it's pretty cool. I mean, like, I would teach like music writing because I like writing songs.
Okay.
So I kind of just like whenever I wrote or write my music, I like freestyle it. So I was like, I'll find a strumming pattern, right? I'll find what sounds good, I'll loop it, and then I'll kind of make words to it, and then change as I go along. So anything like I'll just kind of like randomly sing whatever sounds right, and then if it sounds nice, I'll write it down, and then I'll change it, I'll come back to it, and
Okay.
just kind of like go back and forth on it. With my original song, Peach Berry by Fools in April, go check it out. I
Yeah,
actually
don't worry, we'll have you plug that at the end.
yeah.
Yeah.
When I was writing that, I have a video of when I first made it, and I actually sent it to Seth and Nick in our group chat long time ago. And I still have the original clip of like the first rough draft of that song, which I think is pretty cool to like listen to that and then come back and hear the finished version now, you know.
I think at some point when you were making that song, like last year, I think you posted something on your Instagram or whatever, and you were like in a recording booth thing or whatever. Where's
Yeah,
that at?
yeah.
Was that like a friend's house or something?
Yeah, so my buddy, I won't say his last name, or actually no, because he needs clout too. So my friend Jordan Rowland, he was my producer for
okay.
it, and
Okay.
he helped me make it. So when I met him, he was a friend of my sister, and when
Right.
she moved back down here, she introduced me to him, and I got to meet him, and she was like, yeah, he plays guitar and stuff. You guys will probably like hit it off, and I got to go see him at his house. He lives way out in Heater, right? And so I had to drive all the way out there. But I was talking to my ass and was like, hey, dude, if I ever wanted to make a song, you think you could help me with it? He's like, oh, dude, absolutely. Just like let me know. So like a couple weeks go by and I
Sweet.
was writing a song and I had the rough draft. I was like, this is it. This is what I want to do. Like I want to put this out. And so I called him up. He's like, dude. He's like, yeah, let's do it. So I go to his house and we started working on it. Like I showed him what I wanted to start with, and I gave him like the strumming pattern and stuff, and like gave him the vocals. And like for the first day, we did like a couple rough drafts. Like we got the first couple audio bits down, and then after that, he sent me the first demo, and I was like, dude, this sounds great. Like this is awesome. And then we kind of just kept doing that. I'd go to his house, and it was really rare for me to like be able to go there because he was like so far away.
Yeah.
And because I also had work, so I'd kind of just like do it after work when he was home, and then do it for like an hour or no, I'd be like 4 hours, and it felt
So
like
how
it was,
long?
Like an hour or two.
Well, how long total did it take you to like fully complete the song when you started
So
going
from
up there?
start to finish, I think it was like 5 months.
Oh,
which
wow.
It would have been a lot shorter if he was closer. You know, if I had my own car by then, or a license, I could have got it done a lot sooner because I could just take it myself. But I had to have my mom or my dad drive me, so it took a lot longer just for time. But yeah, it was like 5 months.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and it dropped. Let's see, we dropped it November 11th of 2020. No, not 2020, 2021. And yeah, it was just kind of like when I dropped it, I didn't really want it. I didn't really want to release a song for like, oh, I hope people love it, and like I hope I get a bunch of like clout, and like I hope everybody just like praises me for it. It was more of like I've always wanted to do this since I was a kid because I've always loved singing, and this is just something I want to do for me. So
That's
when
awesome.
I get this
Also-
out, like, yeah, this is on my bucket list. I've always wanted to write and like release my own song. It's like, I don't care if everybody hates it, because like I'll feel good about myself. I'll feel accomplished, and that's all that matters. You know, at the end of the day, it was like I did this for myself.
Yeah,
I'm proud of
fuck yeah.
myself for it.
Do you plan to do
Yeah,
more?
no.
Or
Yeah, see, I have a song right now that is like pretty much done. I just need
Okay.
drums and bass for it. That's all I need.
Sweet.
Breanna. And
yeah. Basis.
Yeah, if
And
you
so-
could tell me, like, yeah, what you want for it, I could probably.
oh, dude, fuck yeah, I can send you a
Maybe.
recording for it if you want. But like, I have the
Yeah.
song recorded out with like the
I
guitar
am
and the
not good
vocals.
at, like, music theory, so you'd have to tell me, like, exactly what you want me to play.
Yeah, it's okay. Neither am I. I'm still
what
trying to
you
learn it
mean.
right now. I'm still like, I'm barely learning like whatchamacallit, like notes pattern, whatever they're called.
Music theory is hard. It's just
It
complicated.
is
Oh,
so
it very
confusing,
much
yeah.
is.
Yeah.
But
It's very good.
But
do
I
wanna
have
learn
the-
it someday, though.
yeah, I have the song done. I just need to find a way to finish the rest of the instruments and then get it out again, because Jordan moved farther away now in
Oh.
Phoenix. So so now it's kind of like impossible for me to go see him with school and work and everything else.
Right.
That
So I'd
sucks.
have to find somebody closer to do it or do it myself. And like I have some of the equipment, but I don't know how to do any of that. And I was talking to him about that. He's like, listen, if you want to write music, just worry about making the song and find somebody to produce it for you. It's too much to want to do everything yourself. You know, some people do that. Like
Right.
Yeah.
like Tate
Yeah.
Impala does that, but he's a world class guy. And
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
but it's a lot for like a beginner to do. So
Yeah,
that's
it
the
can
only.
be.
yeah,
I
that's
mean, there's
the
a
only
lot
issue.
of stuff, like audio wise, like with this podcast. You know, you can it just stuff in that genre, I guess, like making music and shit. It's there's a lot of stuff you can do on your own. Like for us, we always have wanted to do something like a room, like have us all be together. But the problem with
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
we'd have to work out having like a computer there set up and like other mics. We'd have to buy more mics. And we'd have to kind of figure out, like, I had to get an audio mixer and all that shit, which is stuff that I do want to learn, but like sometimes you just don't have the budget. So if you could make do with like what we do, just doing it online, even though we
Yeah.
all live in the same area, then yeah, it can be really easy. But there's some things that you can't just do alone. Like you got to get
Yeah.
professionals to help you with.
Yeah, see, like, I tried looking on Fiverr for some of this stuff, but I
Yeah,
was like, I
Fiverr's
don't even
good.
know if I want to, because, like, whenever you, as far as, like, music goes, at least, whenever you're making music, it's so much of, like, a better experience to be there in the studio
Yeah.
with them and see what's happening in real time than to
Yeah.
send some out, wait a couple hours or, like, a day, have them send it back, and be like, oh, this is, like, not what I want at all, and they
Right.
get the wrong idea.
At the bare
and you have
minimum,
to
at
send
least
it back.
being like in a call with them.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know. I like the idea of being there so you can like point out stuff, and it's just like it's more personal and in person, and just it makes it a lot
Right,
easier,
right.
and the flow is a lot more there, because you can take responsibility for everything because you're there when it's happening, so you see everything that's going on, and there's no
Right,
like
yeah.
confusion and like wait time of having to like send stuff back and forth.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean,
Right.
with Fiverr, I really like Fiverr, but I've only really commissioned art from there, and I would like to. At some point, I was telling these guys I want to get like custom background music for us and like actual like an
That'd be
intro
awesome.
theme. Yeah, just music, obviously, but like there's lots of guys on there, and I don't know, I'm really picky about it. So when I go on and I look for these kind of people, I spend like hours kind of just scrolling through and being really particular about it. And I have this one guy that I kind of want to hit up, but I haven't done it yet. But yeah, I don't know. Fiverr's good for that kind of shit.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of artwork, whenever I wanted to do the album cover for my song, I tried to go on Fiverr. Like, I still have the original concept art that I had a friend of mine do.
Right.
She drew out, it was like a picture of this cat, and it was gonna be this
Yes,
like really
I
fat
remember
cat
that.
with its legs out, like hunched over, eating a peach. That was
Okay.
the idea. And I have the sketch artwork, but I needed a digital format, and I the guy on Fiverr that I tried to do it, like, kept giving me these really shitty like concepts. So I was like, fuck this. And I
Yeah.
just ended up using a photo of me when I went to San Francisco on the coast, and I used that, and I was like, oh, actually, I really like that. Like, I think it came out really nice, and it really suits it.
Yeah,
And,
the cover looks good.
Yeah, so my idea for my next song is that I actually went to Maine this last summer, and I went to the other side of the country, and I took a photo on that coast. So I'm gonna use that photo for my next
sweet.
song. So it'd be like, yeah, one on
Then
each side
next
of the
year
country.
you go to Kansas.
Yeah.
Go to
And then
Florida,
next
it's
time we
gotta
go to
go to the next-
Washington, and then next time we go to Texas.
Exactly.
All corners. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I love music.
That's great. I wish the city we're closest to had more stuff like that, like more like
yeah,
places you could
honestly.
rent out. I mean, like I know there's stuff like that people have put together themselves, like here and there, but you know, it's not something
Yeah.
that is like known where you can go and be like, hey, I'd like to rent this out, the studio to do this or
Well,
that.
I mean, like, so don't you guys Seth, in your house, don't you guys have like that big empty room?
And it's not
Well,
empty
it's not
anymore.
empty anymore.
Oh, no,
but,
you guys put some in
yeah,
there.
it's not occupied either. I mean, you know.
If you guys like soundproofed it, couldn't you use that as like a studio?
Yeah,
Well,
I
that was
already have
the-
my instruments in there.
That was the original plan, because you know, like, I live with my girlfriend now, but before I was living in this house for like better part of 2 years, and I had that spare room, and it's kind of small, but like we could have made it work. And our plan was to like make that into a recording room, but we only got as far as the like kind of soundproofing it a little bit, or trying to at least. And you know, like I said before, the problem we kind of ran into is like, okay, we'll need more mics. Like before, when this podcast was just the three of us, just Joseph and me and Bree, it was like, okay, we'll have to buy 3 extra mics, and then now if we were to do it, it'd be like 5, and then we'd have to get an audio mixer and like a computer to be in there so we could have something to like pump the tracks into. And I'm not going to move my computer in there because that's in my room, so it'd just be kind of hard. Like I would rather have a dedicated building, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it's-
makes sense.
But that is something that is like a goal I want in the future, is to have like our
Yeah.
own little studio where we could all come in and record. I think that'd be really fun.
That would be
Actually,
awesome. Yeah.
hold up. Well, I mean, not for like the podcast, but click that link. There we are.
What?
There
It's
is
gonna-
one,
it's gonna be a virus.
like a music studio
Yeah, it's fine.
right there.
This is it. Joseph Zip Bomb. Zip Bomb.
Just viruses, yeah.
It's kind of cool.
Oh, I see that. Yeah.
Yeah. We need to
This is-
expand out to YouTube also.
Is this in the YMCA?
Yes,
You
yes,
should
it
stop
is.
using acronyms, but
Joseph,
yeah.
where'd you find this? The YMCA.
You just looked it up,
Joseph.
probably.
No, I'm.
Yeah.
Never mind. You just ruined the joke.
I don't know.
Sounds actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got anything else we want to talk about, or
No, I would assume that's it. I suppose.
you want to talk about anything else, Caden?
wailing
Feel
up
free
for
if you got any ideas.
You guys like coffee?
I love coffee.
No.
I could go without it.
I am a
don't
big
usually
coffee
drink it.
fan. Love coffee.
I am a
I like sweet
big
coffee.
drinker.
I'm an every now and then kind of coffee guy.
See, I've always wanted to kind of learn how to make coffee like a barista, and
Yes, me
I've been
too.
thinking
Yeah.
about applying to like Dutch Bros or like Starbucks type stuff.
Oh yeah.
And but the only downside of that is that you don't really get paid very well. You get paid off of tips, and while I would learn to
Like
love
waiters,
it, I
yeah.
don't think the pay would be very super well.
You know, the thing about Dutch Bros that I find that like I always notice whenever I go there is like it seems to be exclusively people under like 25.
Yeah,
I never
that's
see
what I'm talking
anyone
about.
there. Yeah, I never see. No, I mean the workers. Like the workers.
Yeah,
they don't
yeah.
hire anyone like like over 25. It seems like I never seen
So,
anyone there who's like
I
that
actually
old.
went there once to like ask about a job, and they weren't hiring. Every time I go there, they're not hiring. But,
Oh, they're always full.
Yeah, but they don't hire based on how well you can make coffee, which I realize sometimes because like I love their drinks, but sometimes it's like, ugh. And
Too much.
but they hire you off of how well you can talk to people, because that's their whole marketing thing is like
Yeah,
social,
really?
yeah,
Okay.
socializing, talking to people, keeping people active, like wanting to come, good vibes is like
That's
is their
interesting.
whole thing. Yeah,
Okay, I didn't know that.
that's what they told me. They're like, it's how well you can talk to the manager and how like good of an impression you give off to talk to the people is like what they're looking for.
I think you'd be good at that job.
I mean, I guess you could always like learn how to make the coffee and teas.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff,
See, like
so
I have like a little bit
does
of
make
experience.
sense.
Like I don't know how to use a pour over or anything, but like I make my own coffee in the morning. I mean, I use a Keurig, so like I can't really say much. But
I just
like,
use a regular
I
coffee
like
maker.
making coffee. Like
Yeah.
I love doing coffee stuff. So I would love to work there. And I feel like I could fit in good in that environment. Cause like I'm a good people person.
Is it like
But,
Starbucks where you have to memorize like 1,000 different fucking drink combinations or something?
Yeah, kind of. So Dutch
Yeah.
Bros is a lot more expansive than Starbucks, to where they have an infinite amount of like
They have, like, smoothies and shit.
customizations. Yeah, they have a
Yeah.
lot of different stuff. People usually just go there for like their coffees or like what they call their Rebels. Also, Jack in the Box stole their idea, because now Jack in the Box has Red Bull drinks apparently.
Yeah,
Ew,
I just saw
ew,
this
ew.
the
Oh,
other
that sounds
day.
terrible.
I got a strawberry one last night. It was okay, but they use diet
God.
Red Bull or regular Red Bull.
The Diet
And
Red Bull
I saw
exists?
him pouring diet Red Bull in mine, and I was like, why?
Oh,
Why?
that's probably why
It
it was
tastes like
shit.
shit.
I don't like energy drinks in general. Like I don't know. I've never been a big energy
Joseph
drink
and
guy.
me kind of have an addiction to those.
Yeah,
To
I
Red Bull?
love fucking Red Bull so much.
Not
Red Bull,
Red Bull, just like energy
I
drinks.
had a G Fuel this morning.
I don't get it.
Yeah, Joseph's like actually psychotic about fucking G Fuel for some reason. I don't know why.
It tastes like shit.
You
in my
guys
opinion, I'm not
see
gonna lie.
it the only
does
times I
taste like
really
sh-
drink
thank
it.
I've
you.
had it. It's so bad.
G
Tastes
Fuel
like
shit.
shit.
It just tastes
does
chalky.
good. It
I-
does, yeah.
I
Alright,
think
what
that
about
some
cans?
of them are really good.
I've only had
Okay.
like 2. I don't remember what the flavors were though. They just didn't taste like it.
Like I really like the clickbait.
Yeah, they're talking about the cans that you buy, like not the powder.
yeah,
version.
yeah. I had
Yeah,
the
yeah.
the Sonic piss ring one, and
Yes,
Oh,
I
yeah,
called it
yeah.
at school, I remember, yeah. The
and
Sonic's
they were
piss
both
drink,
like
yeah.
really shit. It's like Bang. Like I hate
No.
Bang because like I'll take one sip of Bang. I'm like, this is pretty good, and every sip after, I'm like, I want
It's
to.
shit. It just gets worse
Yeah.
and worse.
It's
Yeah.
pretty
How does
bad.
it get
It's-
worse
yeah.
with every sip? Like it just starts tasting like somebody put uranium in my fucking hand. Like, it's so bad.
No. The Sonic rings, those go.
Dude,
really hard.
I don't know. I think it's just
No, no.
my aversion to
I mean,
like
it's
fucking.
peach flavor.
It's just like
It
my
doesn't taste
aversion
like
to
peach.
energy drinks. I just don't like energy drinks. Like I could never get into Monster or any of that other shit. And G Fuel is like
Monster's okay.
I can try a little bit of G Fuel and be fine with it, but it's just not something that I want. I don't know. It always like fucks with my head. Like it hurts my head. You know, it gives me headaches. It makes
That's
me
because
be
you need to
sensitive
drink
to
no,
more.
it makes me fucking dehydrated. I hate that shit. I don't know. I just
You need to drink more.
Yeah, no.
Then you'll be better.
nah.
See, that's where you compensate, and you get a bottle of water and a Monster at the same time. You just take a sip of both every time.
Yeah, it's like alcohol pretty much at that point. So you don't
That's
get a
what I do.
hangover.
Like when I'm at work, I'll like I make coffee when I go in there, and then I'll have a glass of water, and I'll take a sip of coffee, and then I'll dry
Yeah.
my mouth out. So I'll take a sip of water. I'm like, I'm good.
Oh, man.
And I
He's
look
Mike.
psychotic, 'cause I always have 2 cups on me.
Yeah, I don't put. Do you put? You said you have a Keurig, so I assume you don't really drink black, right? Coffee.
No, I do like like when I make my coffee, I do iced coffee. And
Oh, okay. Yes, yeah. Iced
so like
coffee's-
I'll get my
love that.
I'll get like my Yeti cup, and I'll pour ice in it. I'll do the Keurig. It has like an iced coffee mode, so it kind of just brews it at like at a lower temp.
Okay.
And then I'll put like I have this like caramel sauce stuff I put in it. And I'll like put that in it, and then I have this like white chocolate shit I'll put in it, and I'll put that in there, and then brew it. Then I'll put my creamer in there, and that's about it. Real simple.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm like super fucking simple with it. Like I used to put more stuff in there now, but I don't know. Over time, like when I was a couple years ago when I was trying to lose weight, I was like truly cutting back on my sugar, so I just kind of started drinking it black. And I'll drink it black on occasion, like I did this morning, and I have been like last couple days. But the most I will
just get
put in it, like yeah, the most I'll put in it when I'm home is just like this little bit of like almond milk creamer or something that I have. I'm super basic about it, but I don't know. Like anything else kind of fucks up my stomach. Like unless I'm
Yeah.
at Starbucks or something. Like I'm fine with Starbucks, but it's like on occasion. You know, I couldn't drink it every day.
I only like one drink from Starbucks. I don't honestly, their coffee to me tastes like shit. But
It's okay.
But I like their tea. It's like a matcha green tea. Oh, that shit goes hard. So good.
Green tea is just really good.
Green tea
Okay.
is
Green tea
so
is very good. Yeah.
I've gotten
It is good.
the whole time I've ever been like going to Starbucks or whatever. I always gotten like only 3 different drinks ever. But one time, like 2 years ago, I decided, okay, I'm gonna branch out and get something that's not really coffee related. And it was this fucking, it was something along the lines of the green tea thing, but I think it was like something with ginger in it, like a ginger pineapple drink or whatever. And these motherfuckers put so much goddamn ginger in this shit. This is how I know I hate ginger now, is because I got this thing, I took a sip, and it was like I was drinking acid. It was fucking terrible.
It kind of does.
Ginger
taste like
sauce.
acid.
Yeah, it was like
ginger sauce.
it was so much ginger. It like went down my throat, and I could not finish it. I tried to take a few more sips, but it burned the fuck out of my throat. It was terrible. Hated it.
That's how I felt about the fucking.
I dumped that shit
one
out.
time, a couple of years ago, I tried the KFC it was some custom Mountain Dew thing they had. I was like, "What's this?" At this point, I had just stopped kind of drinking Mountain Dew, so I had never seen
the Bajaj Blast
before. Yeah, the Bajaj Blast. Oh yes, the Bajaj Blast. But I got it from KFC. It's like a something lightning, but it was like orangish, kind of a gold color. And I didn't realize it had ginger in it.
Piss light.
And,
Probably
I
Zeus's
fucking
piss,
drank
right?
It. Yeah, it is
KFC,
callback. Yeah.
It's just fragile.
Yeah, I drank it. It was like, oh my fucking god. The ginger was so intense. I was like, and my dad was in the car with me. I was like, he's like, what's wrong? I was like, throw it away. And I just kind of dumped out looking crazy.
So like an animatronic for a second.
That's what ginger does to you, man. It fucking annihilates your throat.
See, have you guys ever tried you guys ever tried ginger beer? I feel like I've never met anybody who's had ginger beer.
I've only had a few beers and a few types of beer.
It's not alcohol. It's like root beer, but it's ginger beer.
Ginger ale, you mean?
Yeah,
they meant actual beer.
Imagine ginger ale, but it's a different flavor. It tastes a lot better though, and they use it to make alcoholic drinks. There's one called the Mule. Oh, it's so good. It's ginger beer, lime, and vodka. Holy shit, dude! It's so fucking good. I don't like hard alcohol or liquor.
Yeah.
But goddamn, I could get so wasted on that.
There's really only one alcohol I want to try, and that's sake.
One
Sake?
single alcohol.
Sake is sour
just one
shit.
alcohol for him, please.
I think whenever I was younger, I wanted to try sake, but
Oh, I remember one time, I was 10 or something, and my dad was walking around. I think he had mixed rum and Coke together, and he was walking around with it. And I didn't know he had mixed rum in there, and I thought it was just Coke. I was like, "Hey, can I have some of your Coke?" He's smiled at me. He's like, "Yeah, sure." So I tried it, and it was so much rum in there, I just spit it out on the fucking floor. I was like, "What the fuck?"
That was my dad, but it was bourbon and orange juice.
Oh god.
Juice? Oh
Yeah,
damn.
it was so gross. So we all knew never to touch my dad's orange juice.
That sounds abhorrent. What the fuck is that?
I wanted to vomit.
my uncle mixed Coke and some other alcoholic drink, and
Probably wrong.
I was I really liked dark soda back then, and still kind of now, but I eased up on it. But I took a drink of it and I spat it out.
Spit it in his face.
No, he wasn't around. I don't think.
We just found his Coke there or whatever.
She held it.
It was just
then spit in his face.
Yeah, I don't know. It's as a kid, you just drink that shit. And you're
I remember one time, my parents, I guess being Ian's parents, they had mixed. We were having a party, I guess, at our house, and they mixed fruit punch with fruits and stuff in the little container, one of those containers that you can have the little lever that you can dispense drinks out into, solo cups into.
Yeah.
And they had mixed fruit punch and vodka, I believe. Or it was I believe it was vodka. And I was like, ooh, I love fruit juice. So I ran out and got some. I was like, this is great. I love fruit juice. I can't wait to have some. They weren't around, so I'm like, yummy. So I grabbed it and I started drinking it. I just started having a stroke. What is this? And I immediately threw it out because I don't like vodka as a kid.
Yeah.
It's so gross. I always thought I'd like hard liquor when I got older, but even now I'm I can't.
Well, it's an acquired taste.
Oh, have you had?
You have to drink it a lot.
I tried when my sister's birthday a couple months ago, she turned 21, right? So we all went out camping, and my dad gave us all a shot of bourbon. Everybody.
The fuck?
And he gave me one too. I had 2 shots that night, which only amounted to 1, because both times when I tried to throw back the shot, because I hate the taste so much, I only got about half of it in my mouth, and the other half went about off into my the side of my face and on my shirt.
Yeah.
So it just, I hate the way it tastes so bad. It was so bad that when I threw it back, I just remember swallowing it, and it was I was gagging and just threw the cup on the ground like a child.
Oh, dude, that's Have you had tequila before?
You had
Tequila? I don't know,
tell him about
honestly.
that.
No, you haven't. Okay, yeah. I'll tell you about. So, it was my uncle's wedding. I think it was last year or the year before. And they had it like pretty much like a party out in the desert essentially. So it was like a bunch of family, extended family, whatever. So we went out there, kind of just like hanging around, and my mom had this just like solo cup or just cup, whatever it was, and I think she asked me to go get more of something, or I don't remember, but I had her cup, and it was tequila in there, and I was like, oh, I've never really had tequila, so I tried some of it, and it was so fucking bad, man. It was like it's like I drank gasoline. That's what it felt like.
Yeah.
No, you described as rocket fuel, didn't you?
Or something like that. Yeah, it was.
Something like that.
Yeah, it was like it was cheap tequila, and according to like my mom, it's just like the cheaper it is, the fucking worse it is. Like the more it burns, I guess.
The harsher it is.
Yeah.
See, that's how I felt about Listerine for like the longest time. I thought it tasted like
The
jet
brown
fuel.
Listerine.
Yeah,
Jet
and I use it now. I use Listerine when I brush my teeth now, and it tastes
Yeah,
fine.
I can
I used to use
do
Listerine.
I can do Listerine. Okay, we gotta wrap up soon because Bree's gotta go.
Oh yeah.
As do I.
Kate, so
well-
before we do you want to shout out anything you have, like your song, your social media?
Yeah, everybody do me a huge favor. Go on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, anything you have, and look up Peach Memory. That is Peach Memory by Fools in April. That's me.
Based off of Peach Red Bull.
Look up penis
Yep.
balls on Spotify. Pop
Look
right
up Fools in April. No, Peach Memory by Fools in April. Go check it out. You don't have to like it, but that's what I made. Thank you. Might release more soon, hopefully.
That's right. Yeah, hopefully.
That was
All right, well, that's this is episode 36, guys. Thanks everyone for listening, and
Like, comment,
we'll see you
subscribe.
next week.
Goodbye.
subscriber. Thank you guys.
Check out my song "Penis in April," and yep, see ya.
And see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Alright, good rap, guys. So anyways, I killed a whole family last night in my basement, and I don't know if I should say it on the podcast or not.